Hey guys, today's on schizophrenia and self-esteem. Schizophrenia and self-esteem. But before we get to this, please allow my brief prelude. As you know, I conveniently recorded it for our mutual comfort, our mutual convenience, and our mutual luxury. Hey, listen, I'm no spring chicken. I know you might think I'm a spring chicken. I get it all the time. People say, Robert, spring chicken. And I say, nay, nay, nay. And I've been around a few preludes in my many years. I'm telling you, this prelude, it's got something particularly luxurious, like an ever-luxurious pizza.
Hello there, my name is Robert Francis. You've stumbled on my
Schizophrenia YouTube Are we channel. Always in the mood for pizza?
The bird. That's right.
How did it become so darn popular, pizza?
This is the cut of my jib right here.
Bread, sauce, and cheese. And we love it.
I'm a licensed clinical
That's Mike Oren. He flies in the sun over vast bodies of calm water. Today he's in Ohio.
Schizophrenia for a score 5-1.
Buckeye State.
And that puts a little gray fleck in my beard.
Ohio, Columbus, home of the Buckeyes.
Now to topic.
Self-esteem, people say, oh, you got to love yourself. All right, well, I hate myself, so don't worry about it. But self-esteem, what I consider basically self-esteem, I mean, you can love yourself. I guess can't be bad, I guess. Well, I love myself. If you love yourself, maybe you could be comfortable in your own skin, which would be great, wouldn't it? Like, I always think, if I could be comfortable in my own skin, that would be great. But the way I think of self-esteem is, it's just knowing when you got to stand up for yourself. Like, you can't be, roadkill for other people. To me, that's self-esteem. Like, you got to know when to stand up for yourself. If somebody's disrespecting you, and you gotta be like, hey, or walk away or whatever. Just knowing when to stand up for yourself, because we don't deserve to be run over like a truck. So to me, that's the essence of self-esteem. All the rest of it is pop psychology. People have, they like themselves in some ways, and they dislike themselves in other ways, and that's universal. But, you can't let people run you over like a Mack truck. And for self-esteem, it's just knowing when to stand up for yourself. And I don't mean necessarily, fisticuffs or, getting behavioral with other people. I'm just talking about, calling somebody on their behavior if they're trying to run you over. Like, okay, that's enough. I don't need that. And not internalizing what somebody else might criticize you for. Somebody says, oh, you're an idiot. You don't internalize that. Say, yeah, I guess I'm an idiot. He's right. But you just got to know when to stand up for yourself. If somebody calls you an idiot, you're like, okay, all right, nice to see you. Have a good day. When people insult me, it deflects like nothing. I don't even have to try. And I guess that's a reflection of my self-esteem. If somebody yells at me or calls me a name, it just runs right off my back, and I actually find it funny. And sometimes I bond with those people, ironically, because I am an idiot, and so are they. So we'll commune. That's very luxurious, like a pizza. What's the deal? A dough, sauce, and cheese, And we could live on it forever. What's the deal with pizza? It's so simple, but we love it. All right, enjoy a slice. We'll see you next time.